Disclaimer, this is a unfinished project of mine from a while ago, so it is lower quality than my normal videos, and was originally intended to discuss the lore of Goat Simulator and the Portal games, which I may do in a later video. Video game lore is very important to be included with a game, as it potentially can make the game have many more hours of extra playtime, and in my opinion, it's even better if it is explained through environments, which Valve excels at. But Valve games tend to have very obscure lore, which can be good, but sometimes it gets so obscured that you'll spend hours searching for it. So I will be talking about the games with the most obscured lore that I have played. Goat Simulator actually has quite a lot of lore, which sadly does not carry over to the second game, or third. I don't even know what to call them anymore. But the first game has probably the most obscure lore that I have ever seen, with it being a bit dark and explains almost the whole game. Now let's get on with it. You know those signs at both ends of the road? One of them says Helvet. How the hell do you say that?
Helvete.
Which means hell, while the other says Himlen, which means heaven. And on the other side of Himlen, you find Goat City Bay, and where you spawn the tunnel says, which makes me think that this thing that a developer put up. But just for clarification, the DLCs are not canon, which means they are not linked to the story. So in this post, a developer explained a question made by a player with this: "No, your goat is in purgatory. Let me explain. If you notice, you'll see one of the tunnels has a sign saying Himlen, and the other has a sign saying Helvet. If you pull that through Google Translate, you'll see that Himlen means heaven, and Helvet means hell, which is why there is both a devil goat and an angel goat in the game. That is why the pentagram is closer to the sign saying Helvet. Even the demonstration, symbolizing the current chaos in the Ukraine, is on that end of the map. The goat henge is closer to hell, symbolizing the backwards and old ways of humanity that need to be destroyed for progress to be made. But the low gravity testing facility and Baaa is closer to Himlen, symbolizing research, progress, and hope. The trap once you go to space shows that we must not rush things before we are ready. You may even notice that no matter what you do, you can never interact with humans. If you lick them or even touch them a little bit, they will instantly go limp. If there are any humans nearby, they will run away from you. When it comes to other humans, you are always the onlooker, always staring from a distance, never part of the group, always alone. This is just the tip of the exponential iceberg for those who seek more. I will let you analyze the new map yourself that's coming with patch 1.1, which means that this is purgatory, which is punishment you have to take before you go to heaven. Which I think that what the dev said means that Goatville is Purgtown, so purgatory, and Goat City Bay is heaven. There's not that much more to say about it, as there are some other unusual things in the game that I'll let you find yourself. Goodbye.